What's going on, YouTube? What's happening? It's Beretta 19 back with y'all with another video. If you're new to this channel, please like, comment, subscribe, hit your notification bell, and please like and share video. Woo, you guys, I got a very good subject today. Everything. I know I said that about all of them, but this is the one that's gonna really hit home, and I bet you it's gonna hit some nerves. What I'm gonna talk about today. Before I get into that, I'm gonna tell you guys, like I always do for now when I start my videos. To all my new subscribers, I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. I appreciate all you guys do. I appreciate you guys for tuning in, even if you're not subscribed. I appreciate you just taking time out of your busy day to watch a video. Please understand, I'm gonna keep saying this, keep being repetitive. You guys, if you see a video that you don't like, okay, if it's a short or me teaching in it or a shooting video, whatever the case may be, please look at the whole channel, okay? I've made damn near 800 videos. I know some people may say, hey, you only got 155 or 154 subscribers and everything. That's because of what I talk about on here, which is real and unedited stuff, okay? I don't feed you BS. So please look at the whole channel and find a video that may relate to your life. Hell, I know this one I'm about to talk about today gonna relate to all our lives, including my own. Like I said, I thank y'all for the support. I appreciate you guys. All right. The title of today's video, you guys, is called If I Could Turn Back the Hands of Time. I repeat, if I can turn back the hands of time. Please understand something, family, and Beretta 19 family, friends, you know, viewers, and please understand something. Every last one of us, myself included and everything, if we can turn back the hands of time, meaning what we know now, if we can rewind 15 years, just 15, 20 years ago, I promise you our life would be different. Every last one of us, including my own. Understand something, you guys. Time is something you cannot get back. Life is always on record, but you can never stop it and you can never rewind it. It only keeps going on record. It keeps going on, okay? That's why your time is precious. That's why I don't waste your time feeding you a bunch of rainbows and berries and stuff that has nothing to do with your life. These stupid challenges that they come out with nowadays. So I'm going to feed you something that's going to build you as a human being. Next thing, you guys, if you could turn back the hands of time, and I'm always be real and unedited and go deep here. If you could turn back the hands of time, would you still be married to your husband? Would you still be married to your wife? Would you realize and everything before you slept with another woman or another man? Would you realize that how much damage it was going to cause? Did you realize when you were out there cheating everything, it was going to mess up your whole household? Please understand something. That's why I tell you, think before you act. Did you realize and everything when the dude pissed you off, you grabbed the gun and blew his head off and everything? Now you sitting up in jail 15, 20 years. Do you ever think about trying to get that moment back? Trust me, you guys, I'm being real with you. You guys have heard me come on here and say many a time I wanted to hurt some people and everything because they done me wrong and everything. I don't never bother nobody unless they bother me. But trust me, I get it. Some people be asking for it. But that's why you got to keep your anger under control. Because like I said, most people that bother people, particularly bother me, or they can speak for myself, and they don't know who the hell they messing with. They think they do, but they don't know how I come out of the bag on them. But here's the thing. You guys, if you can turn back the hands of time, would you spend more time with your mother? Would you spend more time with your dad? Would you not be so damn disobedient and disrespectful to your mother, your grandmother, your grandfather, your dad? Would you spend more time with your kids? Would you have put more in your kids? Would you have motivated them more? If you could turn back the hands of time and everything, would you still have a job? If you could turn back the hands of time, would you still have your kids? Please understand something, you guys, and everything. Time is precious. We're not guaranteed to wake up tomorrow. That's why I understand why people, like I said before, keep trying to make plans for stuff. There's nothing wrong with working hard. There's nothing wrong with, trying to get yourself together in life. Get where you're trying to get to. Like, there's nothing wrong with that. But please understand, tomorrow is not promised. It's not promised to none of us. And the thing about it is, you guys, and everything, what you have to understand, give your parents, your grandparents, flowers while they are on earth. Meaning, show them love while they're here. Show your family love while you're here. If you got a family that don't even call, don't even check on you and everything, you're going to miss them when they gone. If you take your mom for granted and everything, you're going to miss her when she's gone. If you take your son or your daughter your grandkids, or your husband, your wife. Anything you take for granted on this earth or mistreat, you gonna miss it when you lose it. That's why you try to treat people right while you got the chance. And any friends out there and everything, if you ain't a real friend to somebody and everything, you gonna miss them when they're not around. I keep telling people and everything, get out of this mindset and everything. Well, I'm living right for God, and I'm going to school and all that and everything. Man, wake your ass up to reality. You know how many people have that same saying? They're trying to live right, trying to everything. Explain to me this then. I knew they had a man on TV and everything a while ago. Good man, came home, done was great husband, great father. Had a good job and a good career. Here's the problem though. Walked outside, was on his way to work. Wasn't no criminal black brother. Wasn't no criminal. Wasn't no evil. Wasn't deranged. None of that crazy stuff. The brother just fell, had a heart attack and dropped dead. For what reason? Who knows? That's what I keep trying to tell you. And something else, you guys and everything. Stop dealing with stress. Get rid of people who put stress in your life. You don't need somebody to help take you out of here. If they keep acting a damn fool, don't want to change, send them packing. Send them, you got to go, man. Either you with me or you're against me. You a liability or you an asset. That's why I have a handful of friends and everything that I keep around my circle. Because I know who's real and I know who ain't real. I know what the deal is. I know who care about me, and I know who don't. And that does include family. That's why I act and behave the way I do. Please understand something. If you can turn back the hands of time and everything, what you could have saved your daughter for making a bad mistake, if you could turn back the hands of time, can you at least take the time out of your busy day, and instead of being stubborn and actually talk to your son, maybe he'd still be alive today? If you took the time to listen to your wife when she was asking for help and everything, and you ignored her, and now she's gone. If you took the time out of your day to listen to your husband and everything, maybe he wouldn't be over there with that other woman cheating. Now, I don't condone his actions. Don't get me wrong, nor am I making an excuse. But sometimes and everything, we push each other away from each other by the way we treat each other, by the way we talk to each other. If you can turn back the hands of time and everything, would you have treated your mother better? If you turn back the hands of time and everything, would you have pursued more things in life? Instead of just allowing life waste you away, or people getting in your way. If you can turn back the hands of time and everything, would you have kept being bougie? Trying to act like you are white and you know you black, until you realize and everything that you ain't nothing but a nigga to America. If you could turn back the hands of time and everything, will you stop trying to act like you are better than your siblings are? You trying to act like you got more money than them, you got a bigger house and everything, but you don't realize and everything. You mess around and lose them, or they pass away, now you want to sit somewhere and cry. If you could turn back the hands of time and everything, would you have called and checked on your family? If you could turn back the hands of time and everything, would you have been a better steward over your money? So please understand something and everything. Every last one of us and everything, we could rewind that clock, we would. But the clock keeps going and going, going and going. That's why you try to treat people right. None of us ain't perfect, myself included. But how we treat people, what we do to people, how we try to act like we better than people and everything, that stuff will come back to bite you in the ass. When you don't listen and everything, you pay the price for it. Hey son, hey daughter, I understand you might be in heaven, or maybe even be in hell. But had you listened to mom and dad when they was trying to tell you, don't go out tonight, maybe you still be here. Hey husband, when your wife told you not to go to work, but you went anyway and everything, you find yourself got into an accident where you lost some limbs, or you got a terrible head injury, you ain't gonna never be right. Maybe you will listen. Hey wife, if you listen to your husband and told you, don't take this car, take my car and everything, because I got to get this car serviced and everything, but you being hard-headed and not listening, and everything. Women can be hard-headed too. And you not listening to everything, you mess around, you crashed into a tree. And now you got yourself either severely hurt or killed, all because you didn't listen. Remember, hearing somebody and listening to somebody are two different things. When you hear somebody, you only hear noise in your ear. That's when you hear somebody. But when you listen, you hear words. You could turn back the hands of time and everything. Would you not let that old goofy little boy and everything mess around and get you pregnant? And now he can't even take care of himself, let alone you. Then he bail out on you. But you're another man that would have treated you right further down the road, had you waited on God and everything, you'd had a better life. I'm just saying. If you take the time to listen and stop being so damn arrogant, quit Tommy and quit Aunt Susie and everything, you will be okay. And for my new viewers, because I know I've got some new subscribers, I appreciate you and everything. And Uncle Tom in my version is a black man with a racist white man attitude, and Aunt Susie is a black woman with a racist white woman attitude. So all white people are not racist. I'll repeat again, all white people are not racist. Trust me, I know several of them. But I'm just telling you and everything. If you actually took the time to listen to somebody and everything, you wouldn't be in a predicament that you're in. But you didn't want to hear. When your mama told you to leave that boy alone, you didn't listen. And you messed around, kept fooling with him and everything. Now he done gave you AIDS, or HIV, or got you pregnant and don't want the child or you. Like I said before, everybody wants sex. Everybody want to have sex. But when it comes to responsibility, meaning that baby is there, nobody want responsibility. In other words, you want dessert without having to pay for it. Don't work that way, buddy. Don't work that way. So I'm letting you guys know and everything. If you could turn back the hands of time, what in your life, and what you know now, what in your life would be different? If you could turn back the hands of time, would you be married to the person you married to? If you could turn back the hands of time and everything, would you have kept that child that you had an abortion with? Please understand and everything. When I be talking on these videos, you guys, I ain't just speaking to get no views. I'm speaking to put something in your head, to challenge you, not put you down, but to challenge you, since nobody else want to. And the thing about it is, you guys, in this life, we're going to make mistakes. In this life, we're going to do wrong. But it's about how you recover from it. Remember, it's not how many times a man or woman fall down, it's how many times they get up. Because life gonna knock you down. I don't care, you can be bourgeois, growing up in Bougieville, whatever you want to do, life gonna knock you down. I mean, bam, KO, knock you down. But if it's up to you whether you can choose whether to get up or just stay down, I'd rather get back up and keep fighting. Keep fighting to the last breath. Fight for what you believe in. Fight to survive. Fight for your family. Fight for your mama and your daddy. Fight for your little brother, your sister. Fight for your grandmother. Fight and everything. After all, we come from fighters. If it wasn't for the black people that fought behind us and everything, there's no way we'd be here in the present. But we forget that. So I'm telling you and everything, if you could turn back the hands of time, if Martin Luther King Jr. was in this time, in this era and everything, and he stood up right now today and said he did his I Have a Dream speech and everything, what would change in your life? How would you be? If Maya Angelou, young ladies and everything, Maya Angelou walked up to you and everything and started talking to you, said, why are you carrying yourself like that, young lady? Why are you dressed like that? Why are you so damn bougie? Don't get it twisted, Maya Angelou was a genius. A beautiful black woman. Wish to God I could have met her. Hell, I did a report on her in school. Got an A, by the way. But I'm just letting you know and everything. How different would your life be? Don't talk, please do not look at these celebrities and don't look at these damn movie stars and these sports stars and everything as your idol, as somebody you want to mimic. Mimic the people who made a change. Mimic the people who fought so you didn't have to fight in the present. Who fought in the past so you didn't have to fight in the present. We forget where we come from. If you could turn back the hands of time and everything, excuse me, if you could turn back the hands of time and everything, would you still keep arguing with your wife? Now that, because she just got stressed out and now she's gone? If you could turn back the hands of time and everything, would you have treated your husband better? If you could turn back the hands of time and everything, excuse me, sorry. If you could turn back the hands of time and everything, would you have more money in the bank? If you could turn back the hands of time, would you have treated your friends better? I'm talking about the real friends. I ain't talking about the associates. I'm talking about the real friends that are really down for you and got your back. If you could turn back the hands of time and everything, would you still be out there on the corner selling drugs, selling your body, selling weed, selling this, and mess around, got busted or shot and killed. Think about your actions. Remember, use your brain before you use your feet. Because when you use your brain before you use your feet, that means you're calculating each position and each place that you go in life. But when you use your feet, when you use what's between your legs, woman and man and everything, you end up in the wrong place or with the wrong person. That's why I'm waiting. I'm waiting for God and everything. He ain't forgot about me. And something else. For everybody that's in hell and everything, I got a message for you. And everybody who in danger of going to hell. If you can turn back the hands of time and actually accepted Jesus as your Lord and Savior, would you be there right now? You so caught up in trying to chase money. You so caught up in trying to be Mr. and Mrs. Independent that you forget the main reason why you alive, and that's Jesus. No, none of us is perfect. Don't get it twisted. But you gotta accept the man for the Lord and Savior. He deserves his respect. Stop treating Jesus like shit, y'all. That goes for all of us. Stop doing it. Yes, we got flaws. Yes, we got problems. Hell, we were born that way. But if you do not believe and you do not accept Jesus as your Lord and Savior and try your best to live right as you can and everything, where do you think you're going to go? I don't want to hear no about no damn other religion. I don't want to hear no about no Buddha or Muhammad or any of that and everything. There's only one God. His name is God. His name is Jesus. That's it. They're one. Accept him as your Lord and Savior before it's too late. Don't get caught up in this BS in this world. This world ain't got a damn clue of what's going on. I'm telling you, accept him as your Lord and Savior before you run out of time. This ain't me talking. Hell, I ain't got no heaven and hell to put nobody in. But Jesus do. Accept him as your Lord and Savior. And just when you accept him as your Lord and Savior, try to treat people right, y'all. Stop looking down your nose at people. Stop being arrogant. I don't give a damn how many damn degrees you got. Oh, I'm independent. I got this. You ain't got shit. Without love, you ain't got nothing. Treat your mama better. Treat your dad better. Because you're going to miss them when they're gone. Treat your husband better. Treat your kids better. Treat your auntie, your uncles better. Life is not promised to nobody. I don't know why people keep thinking it is. Give a damn how much money you got. You know how many people that are broke and sleeping on the corner that were ex-millionaires and billionaires? I've always said the wrong people in this world have money. The wrong people do. We need somebody with a heart and they actually care about people. So I'm letting you guys know. Get yourself together before it's too late. Time's a ticking. We don't remember. We all know our birthday, but none of us know our death day. God does. Don't say I didn't warn you. Get your life right with Jesus. Get your life right with him. Get out of this mindset and everything where you don't keep telling somebody what you don't need. Tell somebody what you do need. Maybe it might change you. Get it together. Because I promise you, if you keep going the way you are and you don't change, if you keep being disrespectful to your parents, keep being disrespectful to your grandparents, life gonna knock you on your ass. It's gonna teach you. My mother said something very powerful and everything. If you keep acting a damn fool, life gonna straighten you up. If you keep going by life crooked, life gonna straighten you up. If you keep running around disrespecting people, life gonna teach you how to respect somebody. You keep running around here and everything, thinking you Miss Bourgeois or Mr. Bourgeois and everything, looking down your nose somebody, life gonna teach you that you ain't better than nobody. God say ain't none of y'all, he say none of y'all good, not one. Every last person, and myself included, every last person down here on earth deserves to go to hell. Right now, Jesus said, all right, everybody sin, to hell you go. Please tell me one person raise their hand and say, I don't deserve to go to hell. Tell me one. Hell, I know I ain't raising mine. I'll be damned. Get it together. If you are behind, if you actually listen to somebody and everything, and listen to what somebody's trying to tell you, that love and care about you and everything, you'll have a better life. If you would listen to your grandmother and everything, she tried to show you and everything how to be a woman, how to carry yourself when you had nobody else and everything, you know who I'm talking to. You would be a much better young lady. Get it together, you guys. If you don't like what I say, if you think what I'm saying, who am I to judge? Who am I? Ain't anybody judging nobody. I'm challenging you. That's the problem with people. Don't nobody want to be challenged. Everybody want to go about life, flopping their hands and having a good time. That ain't real. It ain't reality. Get it together. Quit being a phony friend. Quit being a phony family member. Because you will be found out. It's Beretta 19. If you keep going the way you are, and it's not right, you're going to find yourself in the wrong place. You keep disrespecting your parents. You keep acting a fool and cheating on your husband or cheating on your wife, and you think don't nobody know? You and Miss Jones getting it down at the hotel? Life gonna get you. Whatever's done in the dark will come to the light. You can't get away with doing people wrong. You may think you are, but one day it's gonna catch up with you. And when it catch up with you, especially if you know better, it's gonna hit your ass more ways than one. That's why I try my best to do right by people. I ain't perfect, y'all. I got my flaws. I ain't sitting here BSing you. I got things I need to get together. I got things I need to work on. But one thing I ain't got to work on everything is how I treat people. Another thing I ain't got to work on is how I treat my parents. I try to honor both of them. If they need something, they ain't got to ask me. Bam, they got it. Because remember, honor thy mother and honor thy father and everything is the only commandment that God gave with promise. Read your word in Exodus chapter 19 or 20, his 10 commandments. I'm just letting you know. How you treat somebody, somebody gonna do you. You looking down your nose at somebody, you act like you better than somebody, somebody gonna do it to you. Oh, you're not good enough for me, somebody gonna do it to you. Oh, you're stupid, get him out of here, somebody gonna do it to you. So, and if you know better, you're gonna get a double dose. Get it together. If you could turn back the hands of time, and you wanna go out and party, and sit up, put all that poison, that beer, that alcohol, and smoking and everything, I'm gonna tell your ass right now. I pray you get home. I pray don't somebody try to rape you. I pray that somebody don't slip something in your drink and do something to you. Because it all happens, baby. I'm just telling you. You ain't promised tomorrow. Not me, not you, not nobody. Be grateful that somebody, and then some real quick before I go. Men, be grateful somebody spoke to you. Ladies, be grateful somebody spoke to you. You ain't all of that. Men and women, you ain't all of that. And what I mean by that is, I don't say that in a disrespectful way, but just for my people who like to be arrogant and think they're just so high and mighty and so up in the clouds. Don't let life give you a reality check. You got flaws and screwed up stuff just like everybody else do. Get yourself together before it's too late. Watch how you talk to people. Everybody ain't gonna take your little bourgeois attitude. Watch your mouth, man and woman. This Beretta 19. I hope this ain't the last time you hear me. I hope this ain't the last time you heard me say something to you, but you didn't listen to me. And then something bad ended up happening. I ain't wishing nothing bad on you, man or woman. I wish you nothing but blessings, both of y'all. But the problem is and everything, we don't take time out of our day to learn how to be a human being, to work on our character. Only thing we want to do is sit here, party, and follow with everything that's going on social media. I say again, followers love a crowd. A leader stand alone. Followers and everything set the path. Set the path that everybody else should follow and everything. But a leader sets his own path. Like I said, real quick. I'm gonna say this real quick and everything. If you can turn back the hands of time, lady, man, while you being a career woman, a career man, getting your money, getting your education, getting yourself together, what you should and everything, but you so damn caught up in that you forget how to be a human being. And you look up, you 50, 60, 70 years old, and you wish you had the family, wife, and kids. Yeah, you may have more money than your brother. You may have more money than your sister, may have a bigger house than your sister or your brother. But they got a better life than you. Money ain't nothing but a piece of paper. That's all it is. Education is what you put in your brain, yes. And that'll follow you everywhere you go. But why not enjoy it with somebody you love? You tell me. This Beretta 19, y'all. Please, wake up. Wake up. If you can turn back the hands of time, what would you change right now? If you knew what you knew now, and you can rewind 10, 15, 20 years ago, would you still be married? Would your kids still be alive? Would your husband or wife still be alive? Would you still be alive? Would you be in hell or would you be in heaven? It's up to you. Beretta 19. Y'all take care.